should be simple, right? They're not. According to Google, almost 48% of people admit to dropping litter. You see this plastic water bottle? This is equivalent to roughly around 8 million pieces of plastic that is littered each day. So if we know it's bad for the environment, why do we litter anyway? Littering doesn't just impact the US, but it impacts my community. And I've worked at this grocery store for a couple months now, and I've started to realize how filthy human beings can be. For example, they will leave their half-eaten samples in their grocery carts because some of them aren't as generous. And no, I'm not exaggerating, this actually happened. Most of them really rely on me as the employee to throw away their trash. Research shows that the average grocery shopper spends 41 minutes in the store. So in this time frame, the customer is most likely to litter. Another instance of me picking up after others is taking out the trash at the end of my shift. Now, most of this trash does not end up in the trash can. Instead, it ends up on the sidewalk. And this could result in bad and poor public display, ultimately re-ending a future customer's visit to the store. There are a couple of problems that my community faces about this issue. And one of those problems could have a lasting effect on the customers who shop there. For example, the grocery store that I work at is targeted to a specific group of people who are very wealthy. And if they see this presence of litter, they might not show up again. And this could result in less business. Also, littering could result in a health violation. As you may know, garbage or the presence of garbage brings diseases or sickness to the sort of environment that it's around. And if customers start to complain about that or even catch one of those sicknesses, then they might sue the company. For us to really grasp how important this issue is, let's take a quick look at what social media has to say, and specifically, let's go see what Reddit has to say. One Reddit user commented, "Just hang on to your trash for 2 minutes and put it in a bin instead of just throwing it onto the ground." Another user stated that litter really pisses me off, like these people think they're better than everyone else so they can put it wherever. I think these media statements really dig in or emphasize about how these users feel about the situation and how they want to solve this issue. And this gives a little insight of what I deal with at the grocery store 3 days a week. One solution that I do have to this problem is I could create flyers that encourage locals to reduce, reuse, and recycle like plastic products or even trash. And this could maybe have an emotional impact on the community, and maybe it will encourage like a larger audience to volunteer or to chime in. Depending on how many flyers I choose to make or what kind of design I want, the estimated cost of this could be anywhere from $150 to $200. With this method in place, littering could have a 5 to 6% decrease. Well, there are some simple ways that you can help out your community. Number one, you could volunteer at a local organization that helps pick up trash in your community. Number two, you could pick up trash if you see like loose bottles, plastic bottles like lying around. And finally, you could report a local littering incident in your community to help out the cause. And this brings me to my final question. Why do we litter? Well, simply, we do it not necessarily because we think it's wrong, but we just do it to take the easy way out. And this is something that we're trying to work on. Now, if we use these if we utilize these resources that I said in the previous clip, then we can work together and make a lasting impact that will resonate with the community.